Hey everybody, what's going on? So, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment on the video and tell me what you think. So, I'm not going to be talking too much, we're just going to get straight into it. So, the spectator can go ahead and completely shuffle the cards, just like this. An overhand shuffle, and we can cut it a few times, just like this. Alright, yeah. Alright, so the next thing I'll let my spectator do is choose a card. What in the world is that? Oh. Just a flash. Okay, I fixed it. Alright, so anyway, let's choose a card. Say this one. Okay, I don't want to look at it, but I'll let you guys look at it. Promise I was not looking at it, but I will put a word up right on the screen right there in case you forgot it. So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take it and put it somewhere in the middle, right? Somewhere in the middle. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I can give it a quick riffle shuffle real quick. Alright, just like this, and we can overhand shuffle a few times, it don't matter. Alright, so with the card lost somewhere in the deck, I will tell you this, your card was not a king. And I know that sounds impressive, but it's really not, because I actually took the kings out before we started. They're right here in the box. Alright, we got the 2 black kings, alright, and we got the 2 red kings, okay? Alright, so here's what I'm going to do with these 4 kings. I'm going to take them, and I'm going to try and do something a little magical with them, obviously, because that's what this is. And I'm going to take them, right? I'm going to put them right on top of the deck, alright? And I'm going to turn the deck over, alright? Whoa, lost some cards. Alright, anyway, so like I said, I'm going to turn the deck over, alright? Alright? And with a little bit of a snap, the kings have disappeared from, whoa, the kings have disappeared from the top. These are new cards, they're kind of slippery. The kings have disappeared from the top. Well, they really haven't disappeared. They actually kind of jumped through the deck and then snatched a card in between the two. And I would let the spectator pull it out. The 3 of hearts, your signed selection. Okay, guys, that was the trick. And now, how to do it. So here's how to do the trick you just saw. So you're going to take these cards right here, and you're going to go ahead and let the spectator shuffle them. But before you ever get into that part, you're going to take the 4 kings. Make sure they're like red cards and black cards here, or you know, black cards here and red cards here. Don't have them interlaced, and don't have them separated. Have them together just like that. And you're going to start out with these in the box, okay? Have them in the box, seal the box, and just kind of walk up to the spectator with the cards in one hand and the box in the other. Just kind of set this down to the side because you don't need it right now. So like I said, let the spectator shuffle this. This is an impromptu card trick. Alright, just like that. Go ahead and cut it if they wanted to. Alright, so after the deck's completely shuffled, they can go ahead and they can select the cards. It doesn't matter which one. Now, obviously, you wouldn't want to look at this card, but we can just because we're learning how to do it. The Jack of Diamonds, okay? So the Jack of Diamonds is their card. Go ahead and let them sign that card if you want to. I mean, I guess you don't have to. If you want to, you can take some clear tape, let them sign the tape, and then stick the tape to it because it will not mess up the cards to use tape. So do whatever you want. They don't have to sign it, but it definitely makes the trick look better if they do. So you're basically just going to control this card to the top however you want. I just put it in the middle somewhere, and obviously show them that it's going in the middle, just like that. And then when you get about right there, just kind of push down on it like that, and then push it in, and it'll create a break just like that. And then stick your pinky in it, and you're going to say, okay, so we can, don't hold the break and then grab the cards like that. Let go of it and hold your pinky break like that. And just kind of move your hands just to show that, like, you've let go of the card and that you don't have any breaks, which really you do with your pinky. But they don't know that. So what you're going to do is just say, okay, we're going to, not control your card. We're going to shuffle the cards. So you're just going to kind of riffle down until you get to the break, just like that, and then pick up at the breaks. Now their cards right here. You're going to riffle shuffle, and just make sure that their card ends up, I did a horrible riffle shuffle, just make sure that their card ends up on top when you riffle shuffle, okay? And you can do that 1 or 2 times, just keeping their card on top. You can overhand shuffle by taking 2 cards just like that, shuffling up the deck just like that. Just overhand shuffle, just slip off the top and bottom card, and just throw cards on top of it, and you're still keeping their card right here. Whoa, still keeping the card on the top. Alright. So, after that, you're going to do a push off. Well, no, you're going to set the deck down. First, then you're going to take out the kings. You're going to be like, it wasn't a king, and I know that because I set them in the box. You know, it's just kind of a joke. You don't have to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a push-off pinky break, and then you're going to introduce the 2 kings separately. You're going to do black first or red first, whichever one. 2 of the same color, though, and you're just going to be like, we got the king of hearts and the king of diamonds. You're going to set them on the top of the deck just like that. Then you're going to pick up everything at the break. Alright, so now what you have is the 2 kings and their card. Alright, but they think it's just the 2 kings. Keep it squared up so you don't flash anything, and do not flash the bottom card and lay it down. Then you're going to introduce the black kings. Just holding a break under the 2 kings so you can pick them up easy. And then just set them to the side. Then you're going to take the cards that don't have a card under them and set them in your hand, holding them in mechanics grip. And then take this deck and hold it in biddle grip, just like this. Now you're just going to kind of slide the top card off just like that. And try and see if I was kind of screwed up. Like, you can kind of see that card right there. Don't do that. I was kind of sloppy in the performance. You actually might have seen how I did the trick. Anyway, so you're going to hold the biddle grip just like that, and then you're just going to kind of push these out just like that, showing you got 2 kings, but obviously don't show that. And if you want to, you can do this thing where you pull these out and then pick up the card. I don't know why I can't do it today. Just like that, but just be careful not to flash the card. Do whatever you want, just don't flash the card. Then what you do is, while you're holding it like in biddle grip and these in mechanics grip, when you push this, put this on here, you're going to hold a pinky break under it. Then you're going to transfer it to a thumb break just like that. And it'll probably be about that. You don't want it like a small thumb break. You want it like a biggish thumb break. Thumb break. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So first you're just going to pull off this card slowly. Or fast. But you're about to see why you want to do it slowly. Because you want to be like same speed through the whole thing. You don't want to be fast, slow, fast, fast. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Take this card, do that, and then come back and grab at the break. Okay? You're just grabbing this break. But it looks like you're sliding the card off. Just like that. Okay? And what you've done is you just grabbed that card. But you made it look like you just grabbed one card. Do that and that. So now what you have is this order. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a pinky pull down on the bottom card. Okay? Transfer it to a thumb break. You're going to pull off the 2 black kings. You see it's a red king, so you know that their card's under it. You're going to grab it at the break and lay this on top. So it looks like you just went through it twice. But really what you were doing is the whole time you were concealing that card. So that really fools them into thinking that their card is not in this pile right here. So you're going to set that down. And what you're going to do is you're going to put, you're going to put it on top of the deck and say, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on the deck, and we're going to flip the deck over. So basically you're going to do a turnover pass, and that's the move that might be kind of hard for some of you guys. This is not a beginner move. It took me a lot of practice to learn it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take your index finger and curl it and just kind of pick the cards up just like that as you're picking this deck up just a little bit. See how it's kind of covering you doing that. Alright, so it's going to look a little something like this. See, it looks like nothing's happening. It looks like you're just picking the whole deck up, covering that. Then you're just going to flip that over and flip this over at the same time. The card's still covering every movement you're doing with this, and then just quickly lay it down on the table like that. Alright, so what it looks like is you just flip the deck over, when actually you flipped it over and putting these cards in the middle. Full speed will look a little something like this, just like that. It looks like you just flipped the deck over. But really what you did is these cards are now in the middle of the deck with that card in between it, and now the trick is done. You're just going to say, okay, so it's sitting like this after you've done the turnover pass. You say, okay, if we take the deck and flip it over, the kings are gone. You're going to kind of spread out like this just to show that they're nowhere, like no one card covering it. You're going to say, actually, they're not gone. They went through the deck and found your card for me, and you would let them take the card that's in between the 2 kings, so you obviously don't want to touch it. And it will be their sign, Jack of Diamonds, and they will freak out. So I hope I explained it good, guys. You won't find a tutorial for this trick on YouTube, because I made it up, obviously. So only way you're going to learn is from me. So I hope I explained it good enough. So if I didn't, just kind of watch what I did. Just make sure I did a good idea, alright? Alright, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.